Okay. Kush, can you do
Namo Vit Namo Vitragay.
Namo
Namo
Vitraya.
Vitraya.
Namo Arihantanam.
Namo Arihantanam.
Arihantanam.
Namo Siddhanam.
Namo Siddhanam.
Namo Ayariyanam.
Namo Ayariyanam.
Ayariyanam.
Namo Vajjayanam.
Namo Ulzaya.
Sayanam.
Namo Loe Savvashahunam.
Namo Loe Sarvasya.
Eso Panchanamukaro.
Eso Panchana Mukhara.
Savvapavakpanasanam.
Savapa Vikranasana.
Vakpanasana.
Mangalanam cha Savveshim.
Mangalam
Mangalam
Sarveshim.
Chasavesim.
Padamam Havai Mangalam.
Paramam Bhavai Mangalam.
Mangalam.
Om Namo Bhagavate Vasudevaya.
Om Namo Bhagavate Vasudevaya.
Vasudevaya.
Om Namah Shivaya.
Om
Namah Shivaya.
Shiva.
Jai Satchidanand.
Jai Satchidanand. Jai Satchidanand, everybody. Daily prayer.
I can do it.
Okay.
O Dada Bhagwan, please give me infinite inner strength such that I will never compromise on health, so that my body as an instrument will always be helpful to me in accomplishing my life goal of studies and satsang. I will remain absolutely sincere in studies. I will always stay away from bad company and bad habits. And whatever happens, please shower your divine grace and blessings such that I never ever miss my satsang. May I use my mind, speech, body, instrument, and my soul, that is all my resources, to oblige others, which is the best religion. I will always remain sincere, moral, pure, and pure in mind, speech, and body in all my dealings with self and everyone in life, so that I become man of personality, par excellent, exactly as Dada Bhagwan. Jai Satchidanand.
This is a very good, Kush. How about study prayer? Who knows study prayer?
I can do it.
Let's see, you know?
No, I can read it if you want.
Okay. Kush, you know?
No.
You don't have it there?
I have it there, but like I can't like read it
Okay.
like in my mind.
Deepakanandji, you are handy?
Fine, Sing. Just a minute. Give me 1 minute.
Let's see, you don't say this before study? Kush?
Sometimes
Very
I say it, sometimes
I use my I wrote down on paper, so
Yeah, it's very important for studying. You must say it before studying. It will really help you. Now you're just in school, it's like primary school, but once you go higher and higher, this will really help you. Every time you do study, you must say this prayer.
Okay. 1 minute. 1 minute.
Let's see, you can read it. Okay?
Oh, Dada Bhagwan, I am determined to break all of the barriers, obstacles, and obstructions that come to me when studying and understanding. Please shower your divine grace and break all the veils on my vision and give me that infinite inner strength to make my learning the best. Jai Satchidanand.
Yeah, sir. Thank you. Do you know what it means? That's it?
Yeah.
Why should we pray?
We should pray because when we're studying, some other things come into our head, like what's going on at school, what's going on at home, and things like that. And when studying, things shouldn't come in our head. We should just be focusing on studying.
Okay, that's one thing. Second thing? It's such obstruction that comes in understanding the subject. Do you understand the subject 100%?
Sometimes.
Yeah, and sometimes not, right?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. And do you get 100% on all the subjects?
No.
So this, what is the last line? Just check the last line. What does he say?
Infinite inner strength to make my learning the best.
No, before that.
Please show your divine grace and break the veils on all my vision. and
Wait,
give
hold
me
on. Break the
veils
on my
on
vision. Yeah, so something we don't understand, there's a veil of not understanding. So you are asking the other to remove that. Okay? So please learn it. Okay, thank you, Deepadada. Okay, Deepadada, can you do your and Nimeshan's prayer?
Hey Dada Bhagwan,
Hey
Hey,
Dada
Dada
Bhagwan,
Bhagwan,
हम हैं आपके बच्चे,
हम
हम
हैं
हैं
आपके
आपके
बच्चे,
बच्चे,
दिल के हैं सच्चे,
दिल
दिल
के
के
हैं
हैं
सच्चे,
सच्चे,
फिर भी है कच्चे,
फिर
फिर
भी
भी
है
है
कच्चे,
कच्चे,
काम करेंगे अच्छे अच्छे,
काम
हम
करेंगे
करेंगे
अच्छे
अच्छे।
अच्छे. You understand the meaning of this? Anybody? That's it. That's Hindi.
I sort of understand it. It's kind of saying that Dada Bhagwan, we are your children. We're going to study really, really well.
Dada, Bhagwan
correct, we are your children, we are truthful to you, although we have too many laps, but
Okay,
we will
weaknesses.
do all,
We have weaknesses.
Yes, we have weaknesses, but still we will do all good.
Okay. Okay. So
It's a
anybody
good
remember
determination, huh? Radindra, it's a good determination. So it's like you are reinforcing yourself to do good.
Yeah. So learn it. Okay. Next time. Okay. Anybody did the homework? Or I think anybody know the homework?
The homework was like for the 9 days of the Navratri, like every day you have to like see like one code of conduct.
Any report? Were you 100% on
No.
first day, number 1, number 2, like that?
No.
Where did you miss?
So in the first day, like how there was like 4 days we did it, and that like I missed 2 of the columns.
That's it.
I think I skipped. I mean, I didn't fulfill 2 of them.
Is what?
I didn't fulfill 2 of them.
You didn't focus? Or did you focus on any?
Oh no, I did do it, but 2 of them I did. 2 of them I wasn't 100% in.
So is anything you found that you following, not following?
On one of the days, like I was in math class and my classmate, she was making a lot of noise and I didn't like that, so I showed like dislike to her, which breaks the 4th code of conduct. And then I broke the 1st code of conduct when I got into an argument with my friend and I accidentally hurt her ego. I said sorry to her and prayed for forgiveness.
Okay. Dhruvi, are you there?
Yeah, I like broke the 7th code of conduct and yeah, the 7th.
Okay, what did you do?
So
So didn't do.
My mom made this saag and like it was too spicy for me. So like I told if I can eat like something like bhat or dal or something else, but she said you have to finish the saag and it's like too spicy for me. So like I didn't really want to eat it.
Okay. Does everyone know the whole 9 code of conduct by heart?
What?
Yes, yes, yes. Let's see. You know all 9 by heart?
No.
How come?
I know them in Gujarati.
Yeah, I
Me
know.
too.
Yeah, that's fine. Any language is okay. Even if you memorize in French, that's okay. As long as you understand them. Let's see, how come? I thought you ninth code of conduct, everybody knows. No?
I know what each of them are linked to, but I don't know them off by heart.
Yeah, please. This is very important because unless it's by heart, how would you remember when you're doing something wrong? You know why we put the importance of nine code of conduct? I mean, nine column? Deepakanandji?
Yeah, see one thing, when you know by heart and just not knowing by heart is enough, you are doing that 3 times a day, then it will remind you every time you break any of the color. And see, the life what we are living, we are just living, it is not in your hands. But to make corrections is definitely in our hands. And when you correct all your mistakes, don't skip any of them, then you can understand what would be the result. So it would be like your life would be free from mistakes, and that is going to bring a lot of happiness. It is our mistake that snatches away our happiness. So the purpose of 9 code of conduct is this, that any time, and rather every time you commit any mistake, then you are definitely aware of that and you correct them immediately. And if you don't correct, just imagine what's going to happen. And it is for us. Now you see the parents, now they feed you, they take care of you, but this internal thing, don't you think we have to manage ourselves? And it is not difficult. We are fortunate that we have Dada Bhagwan and his science in our life, and we can make the best for our own happiness. And wherever we go, wherever we are living, wherever we interact with people, we see that no one is hurt, and we pass on that happiness to others. Do you want to do that? See, everyone wants to be happy. And it is so easy, you don't have to do anything. Although we say you do this 3 times, but actually it is not ritualistic, but it is in our awareness, in our mindfulness that we want to keep ourselves aware of these 9 code of conduct, right? So that's it. Like how we eat 3 times a day, minimum. So make it a point to do this 3 times a day. No, it doesn't take much time. But if you keep doing it, then it will become as part of your life. And then, you know, the obvious outcome of correction, right? Takes it to that.
Very sincere. But why is this, why are you stressing all this on the nine code of conduct? Deepakanandji?
See, first thing, number one, what is important is we want to become far excellent person like Dada Bhagwan. Because then he has experienced happiness all the time, and he shared that happiness and wisdom of right understanding with all. So we want to be happy. That's the goal of our life. We don't want to suffer. We don't want to be unhappy. So this is the most easiest way, and you don't spend anything in that. Just little time, valuable time.
So
Of course,
everybody,
it doesn't stop you. It doesn't stop you enjoying your life other way around. Eating, playing, that's fine. But back of your mind, let this be always be there so that you're always mindful, you're vigilant, that no mistakes go uncorrected for your own happiness.
hello?
Yeah, we can hear you.
Yeah. Okay. So the key thing is why we're stressing this, the difference, because why Dada gave this to us.
See, one thing, being humans and having come across Dada Bhagwan, I believe we must follow his footsteps for our own happiness. We all want to be happy. That's what we are striving. We take bath so that we are clean, we are healthy, we are happy. We study, we go to school, college, we work because we want to be happy. Everything we do is for our happiness only. And these are the very subtle points of our life wherein we must be watchful, we must be alert, we must be vigilant while dealing with others, that we are not hurting anyone. And these are the 9 different ways where we easily hurt others and put our happiness in jeopardy. So when you practice this, it's going to make your life happy and cheerful. And wherever you are, you'll make others also happy.
Everybody understand that?
Yeah.
Hello?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. So very briefly, let's look at what happens every day, okay? So code number 1 says do not hurt anybody. Do we hurt anybody by mind, speech, and body?
I already said I got into an argument with a friend earlier in the week and I hurt her ego.
Kush?
Oh, can you repeat your question?
Like we're talking about code number 1, corrupt number 1. Do we hurt somebody during the day? Let's look at all day. With mind, speech, and body.
Yeah.
Okay, Dhruvi?
Yeah.
So that is why we want to be, like, Kananji said, very aware, because consequences of hurting somebody else. What is the consequence of hurting somebody by mind, speech, and body? Kananji?
See, one thing is very clear, like how we hit the ball on the wall, it rebounds back. In the same way, anything that leaves our body through our thoughts, through our speech, and through our action, our behavior, is going to come back to us. That's a law of nature. So if you want to be happy, see that you don't pass those unhappiness or trouble or pain, hurt others through your thought, speech, and action. Very simple. And still it has a very deep meaning. It covers every aspect of our life.
Okay. Okay, number 2. What is number 2? Not to hurt any religion. Now, they're talking about outside religion, but what is our religion? That is anger, greed, attachment, okay? So, and what we're talking about adamant. So we have to be very conscious about that we don't violate that, okay? What's number 3? 3?
To not hurt any like any teachers or parent.
Right. So how many times sometimes you don't like the teacher? And you say
Not
something
really.
verbal. How many times you talk to your friend, this is not do this, that.
I don't do that.
Very good. That's very good if you don't do it. Okay. What's number 4?
To not hurt anyone's ego or not dislike or hate anyone.
Push. Abhava tiraskar. Right? So what is abhava and tiraskar, Deepakanandji?
Abhav means dislike, and Tiraskar means hatred. Dislike is like if you have achieved and gained some understanding, and when you come to know that others lack in that, then there is a natural feeling of dislike for them, towards them. And when it is very deep-rooted dislike, then it takes the form of hatred. And hatred is you don't want to see that person, the very existence of that person you don't want. So it's like when someone is living and the nature is supporting the person, making the person live, how can we have this kind of feeling of hatred towards anyone? Yes, if you don't like, you just be away from them, that's fine. But to have hatred or dislike is not the right thing, because it reaches the God within. And that inner God is totally impartial. It doesn't receive anything. But whatever is like posed or given to the God, it is going to give that in multiplication back to us. So we have to decide, if you have hatred or dislike towards anyone, that's the first thing you can do for anyone. So it's going to come back to you. And when it comes back to you, I believe you will definitely not like it. So yes, it is possible to have dislike, but you can easily overcome that feeling of dislike by thinking, by understanding that, okay, it's like today you are in 8th grade, someone in 7th grade or 6th grade and doesn't have that all understanding what you have. So that person is also going to come in the 8th grade and learn the same thing what you have learned today. They will learn tomorrow, day after tomorrow. Do you understand? So this feeling, it is like, you know what we feel, we live those feelings. Do you understand? How we live our feelings? Our existence, we exist as what we feel. So it is very dangerous thing. So having such feeling of dislike or hatred is very dangerous for our own happiness. And we will not do anything that is going to bring our happiness down. So that's what it is. Number 4.
Okay, and it's not only people, it's things also. Do we have sometimes some things? Let's see. Kush?
Yeah.
Yes, no?
But feelings toward things is not very extreme. It's just a kind of dislike. But the hatred part is very dangerous where living individuals are there.
Okay, what's the next one? 5th one?
Done. It's like when you when you're with others, like with other people, like you don't say like you don't say like bad language, like you don't like start saying like bad things to them.
Okay. Deepakanandji?
Yeah, the 5th one is in relation to our speech, the way we talk. So our speech should not have harsh words or competitive language, language of comparison and competition. Or we make sarcastic remarks sometimes. So all these are weakness of our speech, and the strength of our speech is very important. If our speech becomes powerful, you can change the other person. It will help you change. That's why, it is said, mind your words. Do you know that? Finally, they become our destiny. Finally. That's how gradually there is a saying by Frank. Do you know that? They become character, then they become our nature, and finally they become our destiny. I will send it to you. I don't know the words exactly. It is there with me. So, what we speak, the words are very important. And always be watchful, be mindful what you say. If you don't like, just don't say anything. What you have inside, you have to deal with. But the moment you speak them outside, then that poison you have spread outside. So then we become responsible because you will face the consequences of what you have said outside. What you feel inside, it's only you who feel basically, and you can correct yourself. But when they go as words or actions, you have to be careful. And why thinking and feeling is also bad, because our mind, as we have said that our mind is transmitter and receiver both. So when we feel, we are transmitting, and whoever we are thinking about, that those feelings, however far that person is, maybe 3,000 miles away, 10,000 miles away, but it reaches the person. Like how Simandhar Swami is so far away, but when we do namaskar to Simandhar Swami in witnessing presence of Dada Bhagwan, it reaches him. This is the importance. So always be mindful, be careful what you say. And words, they just come out. But when you decide and correct yourself, gradually and eventually your speech will become very powerful. Words, they are sword-like, they can act worse than sword. But when our speech becomes powerful like this, it will always try to bring people together, make people one. That is very important, and make ultimately everyone happy.
Very good, thank you. Now, can you somebody summarize what we talked about today? Somebody?
Can you repeat what you said, please?
I'm sorry?
Can you repeat what you said, please?
Yeah, can somebody summarize what we talked about today? Okay, Kush. Can
I
hear
can't
you.
hear you.
Oh, sorry. Like we talked about the columns and how every day how we use the columns, how what the meanings are.
Okay, go ahead. Just go through very quickly. Number 1, 2, 3, 4. What are they?
Push, we cannot hear you. Your connection is not proper. Check your headphone. Can you hear us? We're not able to hear you. We're not able to hear you.
Let's see, can you just summarize what we talked about? Number 1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
Okay, number 1 states that you should never hurt the ego of any living being to the slightest extent. Number 2 suggests that you shouldn't hurt the foundation of any religion. The third one suggests you shouldn't offend,
Teacher.
hurt, or criticize any monk, preacher, teacher, or parent.
Teachers. Don't hurt teachers.
The fourth one states that you should not hurt, not hate, or dislike anyone to the slightest extent.
No hatred for anybody.
The fifth one states that you shouldn't use harsh or hurtful language to any living being.
Okay, very good. So let's do homework. First 5. Let's be aware of first five columns, and then see how we do it during the day. Okay.
Should I write on the group chat?
I'm sorry.
Should I write on the group chat?
Yeah. Please,
Yes.
please put on the homework. Okay. Please post it. Okay. 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 Because our time is up, so let's do 3 mantras. Dhruvi?
Namo Vitragaya.
Namo
Namo Vitragaya.
Namo Arihantanam.
Namo Arhantanam.
Namo Siddhanam.
Namo
Namo
Siddhanam.
Siddhanam.
Namo Ayavyanam.
Namo
Namo
Ayariyanam.
Ayariyanam.
Namo Uvazayanam.
Namo
Namo
Vajayanam.
Vajayanam.
Namo Lowe Savasahunam.
Namo Loye Soga
Sahnam.
Eso Panchanamukara.
Eso
Etso
Panchanamukara.
Panchanamukaro.
Savapavak Panasano.
Sarvapavakpanasano.
Mangalalam cha Savesim.
Mangalam
Mangalam Jasavesi.
Padmam Havai Mangalam.
Padmam Havai
Mangalam.
Om Namo Bhagavate Vasudevaya.
Om
Om Namo
Bhagavate
Bhagavate
Vasudevaya.
Om Namastevaya.
Om
Om Namah Shivaya.
Jai Satchidanand.
Jai
Jai
Satchidanand.
Satchidanand.